Hey guys, today we're going to be making two recipes. To start with, the first recipe we're going to be making is this black and blue steak wrap. It is absolutely delicious, so let's get started. Need at least 6 ounces of lean steak, some Cajun seasoning, at least a teaspoon of canola oil, at least 2 flat out breads, the light, some romaine lettuce leaves, some grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, at least an ounce of blue cheese crumbles, and at least 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinaigrette. Now to start with, you want to go ahead and trim your steak into nice thin strips, kind of like that, maybe about a 1/4 of an inch thick. I ended up using 2 cuts of beef, one fattier for my husband and stepdaughter and a leaner version for myself and Evie, my daughter. Definitely use more than the 6 ounces of steak this recipe called for. I have a family of steak eaters, so 6 ounces just wouldn't work. Next, you want to put your steak in a plastic bag. I ended up putting the lean steak in one bag and the fattier steak in another bag. Then you want to go ahead and add your Cajun seasoning. I just eyeballed this. The recipe does give a recommended amount, but like I said, I just eyeballed it to my liking. And then once you get enough of the seasoning put in, you're just going to try to get all the air out of the bag before you seal it. And then just really massage that seasoning into the steak. Just work it as best you can and set it aside. Next, you're going to prepare your sides. So I took my grape tomatoes and just cut them in half and set them in a serving bowl. Then I took my romaine lettuce and just washed it, and I also tore them into larger pieces. Now I'm going to show you how to make these awesome unfried pickle chips. I just love pickle chips. You're going to need 3/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a pinch of black pepper, 2 egg whites, or I used 1/4 to 1/2 cup of liquid egg whites, 1 teaspoon of hot sauce, I used sriracha, and then of course your dill pickle chips. Now to begin with, you want to set up your dredging station. You need a paper towel lined plate and some extra paper towels, 3 bowls or plates, and then a baking sheet lined with a cooling rack. You're going to go ahead and put your flour into one bowl along with your chili powder and your garlic powder and your black pepper. And just go ahead and mix that all together. And then in the second bowl, you want to put your egg whites along with your hot sauce or sriracha sauce. And then in your last bowl, you want to add your panko breadcrumbs. Next, you want to spray your baking sheet with some cooking spray. I use the olive oil. This will just keep your breading from sticking. And then you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to broil. Take your pickle chip and lay it on the paper towel lined plate and just dab it to dry off the excess liquid. Then put it into your flour mixture. And just make sure it's well coated before you move it on to your egg mixture. And then lastly, put it in with your panko breadcrumbs before you transfer it to your baking sheet. Now you're just going to repeat this process with the rest of the pickle chips. Once you're done dredging your pickle chips, you're just going to spray the tops with your cooking spray, just so they'll get nice and golden brown. And then you want to go ahead and put them in the middle rack of your oven and just broil them for 4 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to get our steak ready for cooking. So you need a couple tablespoons of the olive oil, and then just take your seasoned beef and throw it in the skillet, let it cook away. In the meantime, your pickle chips should be at there 4 minutes, so you just want to take them out and flip them over and then set them to broil again for another 3 to 4 minutes, after which you just pull them out and just let them cool. Once your steak is done cooking, you're just going to remove it to a paper towel line plate, and then we're going to start building our wraps. So to begin, you're going to put some lettuce down on the wrap first, and followed by your steak. And then if you want, you can go ahead and put some of your tomatoes. Next, you're going to sprinkle on some of those yummy blue cheese crumbles. And then lastly, you're going to put on some balsamic vinaigrette. And I do recommend that you use a measuring spoon and don't drizzle like I did. So next, you're just going to fold your wrap. I chose to do it burrito style, but you fold it however you want. And that's it, guys. Here's the finished product, the wrap along with the pickle chips. I added a cilantro avocado dipping sauce, the Bolthouse Farms, to dip the pickle chips in. So I really hope you liked this video. I enjoyed doing this cooking with me video. So if you like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.